From who else? That is The Offspring, and you're going to go far, kid. Good morning. It's finally frickin' Friday. We are at 7:10 on the Morning Fiasco. It's Jake. It's Elise.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It is the last fiasco of 2024.
Let's hope so. I see what you're saying.
The morning of the morning variety.
I got you, girl. I got you.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying.
Jake, tell everyone what you're doing next week.
I'm going drone hunting.
Oh, thank God. Someone's got to.
Right? Like...
Get him out, boys.
I don't. What is going on? Apparently, there was one over the metro last night, and now you said there was one out in North Bend the other night. Like, what? I mean, just stay out in New Jersey, okay? There's plenty to see out there.
Right. Yeah, you don't need to come over here. I don't know. Listen, boys, I'm not telling you what to do.
Why are we not talking to girls?
I'm talking to the boys in my hometown that
okay,
I know what they would do, and it's like, just do it.
Yeah,
just do it.
Yeah. You never know until you mess around to find out, right?
Yeah, that is correct.
Yeah, I think
go
that's,
for it.
I think that's the saying: mess around and find out.
Mess around and find the heck out.
And find out. Hey, I got bad news for you.
Tell me. Worse than drones?
This is much worse, I would say, because it affects so many.
Okay.
Hold on. Do I have sad music?
No.
Hold on. Sad music.
I'm a sad life.
Oh, here we go.
Very sad. There we go.
This must be, here we go.
It literally says very sad music.
Yeah, okay. Are you ready?
Yeah, okay.
Elise.
Jake.
I'm so sorry to tell you that while your gift from Jordan for Christmas, and it looks so beautiful there sitting across from me.
Yes, thank you.
2.6 million of those Stanley mugs have been recalled. After people suffered severe burns due to faulty lids.
Severe burns?
Yeah.
Okay.
You put your ice cold beverage in there and the faulty lid heats it up. I don't know, I'm just kidding. They're putting hot beverages in their mugs, and then the lid comes off, and then ouch, it hurts.
Oh no! I only do icy stuff in here.
Okay, well, I didn't figure it would affect you, but
that'd be a lot of. That'd be 40 ounces of a hot beverage. Just a lot.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and imagine it stays hot for days.
Days and days.
Because of the advanced technology of a Stanley mug.
That's right.
However,
double insulated.
If you have one, you might want to look into your serial number and see if your item has been recalled. Because
serial number?
I don't know. There's got to be some sort of identifier on it, doesn't there?
I think on the bottom there's a lot of writing. I don't know.
Anyway,
don't dump it over.
You might want to. I don't know if that's one of them, but you might want to check.
I just won't put hot liquid in there. How about that?
That sounds great.
Yeah.
I love it.
I managed with my old one to never put hot liquid in there.
Yeah.
And I think I could probably do the same for this one.
Okay, good.
Because it's pretty.
If you were gonna put hot liquid in an insulated two-walled steel cup like that, what kind of hot liquid would you go with?
Oh, I think it'd probably be a hot green tea. Maybe 40 ounces of hot chocolate's a lot.
It is.
That's a lot.
But you got to think, like, 40 ounces of beer is a lot, and you've done that in your past.
I mean, who hasn't?
Right?
Edward 40 hands.
There you go. Yeah.
There's a picture of me with my brother and his friends were doing Edward 40 hands one night, and I came over to hang out.
Your brother, the priest?
Yeah. Yeah.
Good for him.
Before he was a priest.
No, you can look. There's nothing that says as a priest that you can't get inebriated.
They had a bar. No, there's not.
Yeah.
They literally had a bar in their seminary school, like their seminary dorms. Yeah, they can get down.
I'm pretty sure that St. John's at Creighton has a keg upstairs as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, we party. So they were doing Edward 40 hands. I come over, and my brother was not about to let me. I was underage, and he's just like, okay, so I got you these. He pulls out 2 liters of Coca-Cola, duct tapes into my hand. So at the end of the night, everyone else is sloshing around, like ready to go to bed, like, okay, all done. And then I'm like, let's go, guys, let's freaking go.
And that's the night Elise got diabetes.
Good times. There's a picture of that. It's hanging in my office at the farm.
Yeah.
Of Edward 40 hands. Good times. I think that was one of the last nights I drank pop.
Yeah, I can see why.
Yeah. Like, all done.
My daddy caught me smoking cigarettes, and then he locked me in an outhouse on the family farm and made me smoke a whole carton of cigarettes before I could come out.
Gross. There was this Reddit story This dad wrote in and he's like, well, am I the asshole is the subreddit. And he's just like, hey, so my kids stole a 30-pack of beer from a grocery store, from a liquor store.
Yeah.
And so his punishment was to make him sit there and drink them with him. And so this kid, like at 3, he was like pretty inebriated, and he ended up
3 years old.
No. At 3 beers,
oh,
he was like 15. Okay.
Jesus.
And so like the wife's like, all right, that's good. Stop. He made him drink like 7 beers, 8 beers total, and then the next morning made him go weed whack and whatever. And I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't think that's the same effect as cigarettes. Like, I don't think that's gonna have the same effect on the kid.
Yeah.
Because cigarettes are gonna make you like never want to do that again. He just jump started alcoholism,
Right?
Like binge drinking. On that note, good morning, everyone.
Hello, everybody. There he goes. He's walking up the staircase.
What are we watching this morning? It looks futuristic.
It was just on as when I turned it on.
Exit?
It's the Truman Show, bro.
Oh, the Truman Show.
Yeah.
I watched that when I was younger, and it definitely made me question all reality.
Really?
It was the first time. What year did that come out? I saw it in theaters. $1998, so I was 10 years old. It was the first time that I had an existential crisis, questioning my entire reality. Laura Linney.
Yeah, she's in it.
Phil loves Laura Linney. Which one's Laura Linney? Is that the girlfriend?
His wife in the show. Or I guess maybe it was just girlfriend.
Oh, could you imagine? What would you do? Would you just stay in your pod? You don't really know anything. You don't know anything else. What if we find out this is all just an alien TV show?
Whatever. Oh, I think we're gonna have to get rid of 9 Inch Nails, much to my chagrin.
Aw.
Well, it's
That's
6
a
minutes,
long one.
6 minutes long.
Trent, slow it there. Speed it up.
He doesn't like the music industry anymore. I don't know that he ever did, but
Trent Reznor? I think for those super famous ones, like the ones that are like genuinely got famous because they were just really talented, I think the music industry is just genuinely tough for them.
yeah.
I met one once. Music industry is very difficult for him.
Apparently UFOs the other night in Oregon as well.
Oh, great. Great. I don't know, man. Listen, this is the last time I see y'all. It's been real, and it's been fun. That's right.
Baseball been very, very good to me.
Was that from Major League?
No.
What's that from?
Sammy Sosa.
Oh, Sammy Sosa. Bitches love Sosa, Rarries and Rovers. Please don't go. We ain't going nowhere. Well, I mean, we are taking a vacation. We are taking vacation, but I will be posting. I mean, I love raccoons.
Your salary is just your company's monthly subscription of you. Reply to it as in who gave them my discount coupon code.
Yeah, I don't like that. Revoked.
Oh, YouTube
2025.
TV's going up $10. It costs almost $1,000 a year now for YouTube TV.
Are you serious?
Yes.
That's a lot of money.
$82.99 a month.
Man. Am I going to pick up Ludo today? That is the game plan.
Today, just had surgery.
Yeah, I know. That really surprised me that she's like, I'll be ready tomorrow. And I was like, really?
It's just I'm sure it's just laparoscopic.
Yeah, they just scoop on out. I hope that
I don't think scooping is the right term.
Fair. Yeah, they got her all fixed up and yeah. no, that's too small. Let me read this. Oi.
Oi, oi, oi.
Meant for someone else. Okay, but yeah, so yesterday I was like, Jordan, like, here's the scoop. There are going to be nights that I have to spend at the farm. Like, I don't want to just say I want a kitty and then, like, you know, dip out for a few nights or whatever. Right. So, like, this has to be your decision if you want this kitten or not. Mm-hmm. And he's like, oh, yeah, no, I do. And I was like, okay, I'm not forcing this on you. And he was like, oh. So, yeah, we're going to see what happens. I just hope the last deciding factor is Ellie. If Ellie likes her or not. Because if Ellie doesn't, if they don't get along and Ellie wants to, you know, hate this kitten, then we can't keep her. But I think they're going to get along. We showed Ellie some videos.
89.7 The River Sleep Theory and Stuck in My Head. Good morning. It's just the Morning Fiasco with Jake and Elise, and we are here for you today. How are you? You are good? All right, what's the deal? Okay, so first of all, if you're listening to the pop quiz yesterday, we at least going to add on to that.
Yes.
And we're gonna do that same pop quiz again today without the 3 questions that you asked.
Yeah.
Because Nikki and I were kicking butt.
You were.
But then.
So I cut the mics.
So it was. turns out, there was too much kitty and too much flannel shirt.
So yeah, static electricity.
Yes.
I just assumed the mics were grounded. They are not.
No, part of them are.
Part of them are. Okay. So
we don't have to go into the details of what happened.
You know what? If you're a sound engineer and you care, you already know what happened.
It's the air is dry. There's static electricity.
Yeah. So those.
Yeah. Anyway, my point is that you're asking your other cat if it's okay to adopt this new kitten.
So yeah.
And what were you doing?
What?
Okay. Sorry, I was trying to be serious about it. I can't be serious about it.
So listen, I came home, I smelled like the kitten, and I was like, "Hey, Ellie, come here." And I like tried to get her to smell me, and she was like, "Why are you shoving your hands in my face? Like, get away from me." So I was like, "Oh, well, she didn't hiss," and Jordan's like, "That's a good sign." And so I started showing her videos of the kitten.
Jeez.
She was really interested. She's like, "Huh, all right, okay, all right." So we're going to see. We're going to see if Ellie accepts.
That'd be like showing me a video of rock climbing. Like, oh, yeah, that's cool. I do not want to go rock climbing.
And then I take you on a 2-month excursion to rock climb.
And then I'm terrified, and I'm like, I'm not so much afraid of heights, I'm afraid of falling. And then you come back without a co-host.
Yeah, I know, exactly.
Pushed me off.
Noted. But yeah, so we're going to see. We're going to pick up Ludo.
Okay.
And we're going to see.
Now, is the name going to stick?
Probably might change it.
Okay, well that's okay. You're fully entitled to do that.
We're leaning towards Joel.
Because of the characters, I got it.
Ellie and Joel.
Yeah.
And I think Joel's a cute name for a girl.
Really?
Yeah, it's
I think
cute.
maybe Joelle.
That is true. I do have a friend, Joelle, and she is lovely.
Okay, well there you go.
Yeah.
And she'll be delighted to know you named a cat after her.
Or we're gonna name her Sam.
Okay, which works.
Short for salmon.
It's because I'm. Is that color blue? Is it blue? It's got to be blue because I'm so beautiful on the outside. Why is it orange? Why is it orange? You mentioned it is the last fiasco of 2024 because here's why. I am jetting off next week to beautiful Canyon. I hope it's beautiful. Basically, we're staying in Amarillo.
Oh.
So, which is 20 minutes from Canyon, the site of West Texas A&M. So by the time that all happens, and then we come back on Thursday we're going to be back at like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
And so anyway, and then BioWestern closes on Friday. So I mentioned that because if you've got autographed items that you've won or purchased or donated for via the phone-a-thon, you've got until next Thursday to pick them up for the holidays.
Absolutely,
okay?
Yes.
Those T-shirts as well have been, Riley has been a shipping fiend. She has been stuffing envelopes with T-shirts and getting those out. So you should be looking for those in the mail in the next, I would say, 7 to 10 days.
Amazing.
Before the holidays. Chuck is the mailroom guy. He also does a lot of other things, just like Riley does. Riley does a crap ton of work.
Yes.
On a wide variety of things. Chuck does the same thing. And Chuck was like, how soon do you want these out? And we're like, we would like them to get there by Christmas. He's like, okay, I just want to know what kind of shipping we need to do. And anyway.
Amazing.
So those T-shirts, those limited edition T-shirts that you ordered during Black Fridays in November should be on their way.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm really excited about how they all turned out.
Yeah.
I think they look real clean. They look real fresh.
That's good. It doesn't matter now because nobody else can order them. So
yeah, that's it. That was it.
Again, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5 is when the offices are open. Remember, if you go to the front door and there's nobody there, just knock. And if nobody answers, come knock on the studio window. If you see a person. If you don't see a person and you knock on the studio window, no,
it's going into the void.
Nobody's going to hear you anyways.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
All right. So remember, when you come get that stuff, it's us that are helping you. So
yeah. We have a small office.
We do. We have a good group. We have a good group of peeps.
That's right. We do.
All right. So again, thank you again for everybody that donated last week. We mean it when we say it. We appreciate every donation. So whether it was your $10 donation to try to get in for a red hot item, or you dropped $50 for a daily item, not everybody can win, obviously, but hopefully you went rock shopping, and that's still open as well. 897theriver.com. Lots of pages of things there that are still available for you to grab. And again, you can pick it up until next Thursday. That's the deadline to pick it up. Friday the 20th, the offices are closed, but we will have a very special edition of the Nooner on Friday the 20th.
Yay!
Okay, so we'll get those cover tunes, but I believe that that Skin Man and I are going to put that together from a remote site.
Oh, that's going to be so fun.
I think it'll be interesting,
to say the least. It'll be a good time. I like when DJ when we cross shows.
Yeah,
I think people like it.
Well, yeah. I mean, we're all friends, so that's cool that we get to hang out together from time to time.
Exactly.
All right. Thanks again for your donations. Keep rocking your radio station and keep your support up as well of 89.7 The River. Traffic's next. Why didn't he tell me that earlier when he called? Say it again because the microphones are down.
Oh, happy birthday, Brian! Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah, yeah. Ding dong.
Ding dong.
It's your birthday, so we sing this song. Yeah, yeah. Ding dong.
Ding dong. Okay. I'll be on the quiz, boys.
I just want to let you know that mansplaining is short for man explaining.
Thank you so much for telling me. I had no clue. Yeah.
Somebody told me once on a post, thanks for mansplaining. I'm like, that's not what this is. Like, I don't know what your definition of mansplaining is. Yeah, but that's not it.
That's like, exactly it. Like,
literally, like, I'm whatever.
That's exactly.
That's how I know people have lost their minds, because all rational thought goes out, and it's just like they just throw terms. Okay, boomer.
And it's like, what
that doesn't apply here.
I feel like
let's start with I'm not a boomer, so that doesn't apply here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think it just started. I feel like it started when we didn't like nip it in the bud when people called their exes narcissists all the time. It's like, no, he was just selfish, or she. They were just selfish.
Yes, they were shellfish.
They were shellfish.
Inconceivable.
Yeah, yeah, ding dong.
It's a great song. You love it.
It gets in my head all the time. And hear the angels' voices. I'm really excited because, like, okay, so for Christmas Eve. What? Tell me.
Okay.
That was terrible. Cranberry zombies? Zombies cranberries? Maybe we can play that for the retro rewind. Retro rewind. I love the Cranberries. Sweet silver bells, silver bells.
Amazing.
I mean, that gotta say something about her dad then. About how he's got to be an
Amazing.
angel.
Amazing.
Actually hoping to get stuck in traffic so I could listen to it longer.
Let's get it. Traffic on the river.
Are we getting stuck in traffic today? Well, we've already had some shenanigans on the roads. And at 7:30, there's more shenanigans to tell you about. Disabled vehicle, left lane blocked, 144th, basically Highway 50 at 370. So a heads up there. If you are in the area, that vehicle, it's in your way, it's not moving, go around it, all right? Go around it.
Around.
Slow traffic northbound JFK, they say just between L and the I-80, I-480 blender. That is confirmed as of right now. Again, JFK northbound between L and the blender, slow going. Other than that, that's all we're looking at right now. Eastbound Dodge slowly filling in, but again, it's Friday. Tends to be a little bit lighter traffic day out there on Dodge, and the interstate system is filling, but still moving. See anything, whether it's an accident, stalled vehicle, or whatever, call it in to the Total Traffic Tip Line at 402-551-2277. That would be good, and that spells cars, by the way, if you're curious, 551-CARS, the easy way to remember that number. We talked about the fact we're going to be gone until the new year, beginning Monday. Well, I'll be working Wednesday night in Texas. I'll be working getting ready for the game, but you get the idea. Third straight, the Reavers looking for the third straight title, fourth straight national championship.
Wow, go Reavers!
So we've really been working deep into December lately. The average person, a poll has found, needs a proper vacation every 110 days to keep their sanity intact.
That makes sense.
What would you define as a proper vacation?
I would say anytime you are so the brain's chemistry changes after like 5 days, but I don't
here we
think
go with
have that
science.
luxury. So I would say 3+ days of
3 or more days.
3 or more days of zero work contact.
Okay, so no emails, no what? Can you work around the house?
You can work, but not for your job. You can do things.
Can you work around your house? I didn't ask.
Oh, you mean
yeah.
like painting and stuff?
Like
cleaning?
painting or
yeah.
working in the yard or vacuuming your car out or just doing things you need to get caught up on.
Yes, exactly.
Getting an oil change for your car.
Exactly.
Right? There's lots of things that you don't have time to do.
Right.
That you're like, oh man, if I just had a day, I could catch up with this.
Exactly.
Paying bills.
Yes.
That's why I don't have a house.
See, you do have one. You don't live under a bridge.
I've worked so much, I didn't have time to pay my bills. Sorry,
That's
mortgage
crazy.
company.
Yeah, no, I think that. How about you? How would you define a vacation?
I mean, I would. That's what I'm asking. Like catching up on things that you want to do, or going and doing something that you want to do.
Yeah, that's true.
It doesn't have to be a luxury cruise, although that would be nice. But something where like Thanksgiving vacation, right? For example, wasn't much of a vacation because I feel like the whole time you're going to family stuff, you're working. It's nice to have some time off from work,
right?
But you've also got obligations,
right? Exactly.
So I wouldn't consider that a vacation. And that's why it's so hard to get people together over the holidays, is because they don't want to use their PTO and their vacation time to do stuff that, like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my family, but I don't know that, I'm sure my family loves me, but at the same time, like, wouldn't you rather go on a real vacation?
Yeah, that's true. And like I think that's the biggest thing. I think you need 4 days, and here's why. Number one,
4 days of vacation.
A vacation.
Okay.
I think 4 days of vacation is perfect because day one, you're done. You're frapped. You're mentally that adrenaline dump.
Isn't that what's on a McDonald's coffee?
That's a frappe.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So yeah, you're zonked. Like at least me,
zonked. There you go.
Yeah, you're zonked. I'm just drained because
frapped.
You're frapped. You just go. So first day, you're just dead to the world, done. Second day, you get everything oil changed. You go to the eye doctor. You mow your lawn. You dust. You do whatever you need to do that day.
Yeah.
Then you have 3 days to do whatever the heck you want.
Okay. I thought it was only 4 days, though.
1, 2. Then you have 2 days to do whatever the heck you want.
You know what's the problem is?
What?
Is that you just got your McDonald's frapped for the year to show you everything that you ordered from there.
Exactly. 1,900.
They should do that. They should do that stuff. Like if you're going to stream a whole bunch of songs and they're going to send you a report on it, every other place should do that too.
Oh my gosh, I think that's called taxes when you have to itemize stuff.
Was this Big Mac? Was I doing that while I was working? Great job expense. Jackpot.
Yep. That's just
Ooh,
taxes.
what are we watching now?
Oh, that looks intense.
I don't know if I want to watch it.
How many days, Cam Crew? How many days are we going on vacation?
I will tell you that I took 5 days off in the summertime and then ended up being sick the whole time.
That's right. You went
So
straight.
I haven't really. Big East tournament, was that the last time that we had extended time off?
Yeah, I think so.
And that was fun, but it was also a lot of driving.
Yeah.
And we had a good time. That was a vacation. I will say that was a vacation.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what
that was
this
a while
is.
ago, though.
It's clearly not Tommy Boy.
That's not what I
We started watching a show on Netflix called Black Doves.
How is it?
So far it's very good.
Okay.
Do you want the premise?
Kind of, yes.
Okay. Keira Knightley
Love her.
is a member of a organization called the Black Doves.
Oh.
That their primary goal is to procure information,
Okay.
and they get paid for it. Okay, so they're
Okay.
spies basically, but
Okay.
they don't have they only are it's just to the highest bidder. Like if so, they're in Britain, and so if somebody says we want you to get this information for us about Britain, they do it. They don't have there's no country loyalty.
Interesting.
Okay. So she in the show is married.
Okay.
And it will tell you right away. This is not spoiling it. If you read the description of what it is, her lover gets assassinated.
Oh gosh. Okay.
So then the whole thing kind of spirals from there.
Interesting. When was this? When did it come out?
I don't really know, to be honest
okay.
with you. I just noticed it the other day. It was suggested, and I was like, okay, Michelle, you want to watch this? Because we just got done watching Cross on
yeah.
Amazon Prime,
Oh, that'd be
which was intense.
What's that one about?
Well, Cross is a James Patterson character.
Oh, okay.
So it's a series based off of that, and Tyler Perry played Cross in a movie in like 2011.
Oh.
So this is a show based off of it, just like Reacher. Just like Reacher was a book.
I do like Reacher. Is that the one with the hottie patati from Blue Mountain State?
The big giant dude.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know if he's
Dad?
hot or not, but sure.
He's gorgeous.
Okay. Well,
Oh.
yes.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's the one.
so we just got done watching Cross. We like Bosch, which is also another character. I believe that's a Michael Connelly character.
Okay. I feel like I've seen Bosch before.
Yep. That was a lot of seasons. That was good. And now there's like a Bosch Legacy show.
Have you watched Tracker? Jerry is really into Tracker.
No.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
What is that on?
Basically, I don't know. He watches it on Paramount. But basically, it's just he watches everything on Paramount though. No, not Paramount, Sling.
Oh, okay.
But all of us kids have collectively given our parents our
Streaming?
sign-ins.
Yeah.
So they have it all. Like the farm is the place.
Yeah.
So
Well,
And then-
I tell you what, if they keep raising prices on stuff, I'm gonna have to get rid of stuff because
Oh yeah.
I got rid of cable because it was a ripoff.
Right.
I haven't had cable for many years, and I finally got the internet to a reasonable price, and now the streaming services are all jacked up. Like,
Yeah.
well, I guess I'm just gonna hook an antenna up and watch Channel 7 all the time. Like,
Yeah. Seriously.
it just because Netflix is up, Netflix is up. Amazon Prime raised their price. Plus, you have to watch commercials now unless you want to pay an additional $3 a month.
Yeah.
Like you never did commercials before. You were doing just fine.
Yeah.
Bezos.
Yeah. That's the point of paying.
Disney Plus has gone up again. Like what the?
I know.
So I honestly, what I might do is just cancel them until I have the time to binge watch the shows I want to watch, subscribe to them for a month, and then unsubscribe.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I do. I'm getting rid of Netflix until one of my siblings wants to take over the expense and then share it.
Well,
But
I mean, what is it now? $25 a month or something like that?
yes, and it's just ridiculous.
Well, and there's so much garbage on there.
Yeah. Like I just want Emily in Paris and Stranger Things.
Well, and like Max has started putting live sports on theirs. It's like, what? Come on, man.
Yeah. I just think it's getting a lot of hands.
I want to watch movies and series. I don't give a shit about the NHL.
Right. Exactly.
Stop clogging things up. Like, just stop spending money on that. And I know that the organization that owns them spends the money, but
right. But it's just one of those things where I think like someone I remember back in like college when the streaming started, like it wasn't big by any means, but it was like on the horizon.
Yeah.
And one of my friends says, "Oh, it's just going to turn into cable." Like,
you're right.
And absolutely. Mm-hmm. Yes. I thought you put dip in your mouth for a second.
I did.
Oh, okay.
I'm a Big Dipper.
Big Dipper. Huh, I did not know that. That'll be interesting.
What's that?
To see if you know that. One of the answers on the pop quiz, because I had to find 3 additionals. There we go. Mm-hmm. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of this one so I can just tell you, because I didn't know it. I don't think anyone else knew it. But
what is it?
Okay.
Ask me the question. See if I know it.
What classic Christmas movie inspired the hit TV show The Wonder Years?
Would it be Christmas Story?
Yes! Nailed it. You're all ready.
I'm 1 for 1 again.
You're 1 for 1. Yeah, that was so crazy. But I guess like just a mix of all the right things. And would just cut the mic.
Well, you know what happened is my shirt, after petting those cats, my shirt hit it.
Oh, yeah.
So,
that's crazy.
Yeah. It's 89.7 The River at 742, the anchor for modern rock and alternative. That's Rise Against. Of course, they are coming on the Rise of the Roach tour next year. Along with Papa Roach. Those tickets are available. Will we have them for you in 2025? Maybe.
Oh.
Near, far. Are you a kale eater? Do you eat kale?
I will.
I've had one instance where I did it on purpose.
Okay.
I ordered a kale salad.
Okay.
It was at a barbecue joint in Denver called Reaver's Barbecue.
Fun. Okay.
So that's the only reason we went there, and I was like, I looked at it, I'm like, man, that actually looks good.
Yeah.
And I ordered it, and it actually was good.
Really?
But other than that, I'm not a kale guy. All right. In fact, kale has become a trend in the last 5 years, 10 years or so.
I'd say 10 years. So yeah.
Yeah. Before that, the biggest buyer of kale in the United States was, who do you think?
I would say someone that decorated their buffets with it, because I feel like that's the only...
Okay, that's a solid guess. So we used to have kale when I worked at Applebee's.
Yeah.
And part of being apple speck on plates was having a piece of kale as a treat for the eye.
Okay.
Right? And then the old guy would say to me, "You should fry that up and put some butter on it. It's delicious." And I'd be like, "What is wrong with this guy? And where's his teeth?" But okay, so it's not Applebee's.
Okay.
Because they didn't have a buffet.
Okay.
That was a good, educated guess.
Okay.
Okay, so until kale became trendy, the biggest buyer of kale in the United States was who? Name it. Name somebody that had a buffet that you might have gone to or that you knew about. It's not one of the buffet. It's not one of the big buffets. Like it's not Gold Corral or Old Country or anything like that.
I mean, Valentino's is popping into my mind.
Okay, Valentino, but that's just a.
But that's a Nebraska.
That's just a Nebraska thing.
Okay, and I was going to say Old Country.
Same vein.
Sizzler.
No, not Sizzler. Wow, That was like a Cheeseburger Eddie guess.
Yeah.
Same vein as Valentino's, but nationwide.
Pizza Hut?
Yes!
Wow! Winner,
Nice
winner.
job. Yeah. So anyway, that's your random fact for your Friday. It is finally frickin' Friday.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Just 10 degrees right now at the River Studios with music from Royal Otis. You want to get away from being cold, get going on the dance floor. And if the DJ stops it, then there's going to be murder on the dance floor. I think that's what this is all about.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not true crime. It's just a cover song. It's 89.7 The River.
Thank you, Chris. Yeah, Pizza Hut had all the most delicious buffets.
Dude, we used to go to Pizza Hut at lunch from elementary school with our Book It coupon.
I loved Book It. That was the coolest. Having my own, as the youngest of 7, having my own individual pizza. What is that?
That's Ed.
That
It's terrifying. That's what it is.
that what is how do
I don't know what he's doing with it.
it's like almost like a face swap.
Like we swapped faces with the cat?
I don't know. I'm about it. It's terrifying and funny all at the same time. And great. Let me see it again.
Spelled your name wrong.
Eliss. It's okay. Everybody does.
No, it's not.
I'm just.
All right, I sent it. Oh, we need to do a holiday greeting before you leave today.
Oh, okay.
Or we can do it next Thursday at the party.
Let's do it Thursday at the party. Hey, you want to do it today? When are you
I don't
vibing?
know. What do you want to do?
Let's do it Thursday at the party. Because we're going to have fun vibes. Oh, we got fun vibes today. Yeah, we'll play it by ear. Hey, 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 hey. What font was that you used? Was that Baywatch? Because I use that all the time for everything. Do you think I feel like does Pizza Hut have there it is. Oh my gosh, Ed.
What do you say?
No, just look what you did with our eyes, making them all beady. Oh my gosh, look at the kitten. That looks like Ludo, aka Joel, aka Salmon.
It is. That's what I took a picture of you.
Oh, that's
holding
funny.
the kitten.
Oh, that's what it was. This is hilarious. This is our Christmas card. I do like that font, though. What is that font?
Ed, she's asking you questions.
I think he's going to answer. Is it the new one?
Look at my chin. Jesus Christ.
I love it, Ed. This is amazing. Look at Ludo. Maybe we'll keep Ludo. I don't know. I told Jordan that he gets to name the kitty cat. Look at it. Kiss. Oh, I'm so excited to have a kitten.
There's the original one.
I tried to hold to make this.
You're dreaming, if you're dreaming, are you dreaming of me? I can't believe you
Harbor
actually
font.
called me and
Whoa,
told me
whoa,
I didn't want
whoa.
any more dates.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Thank you, Ed. I love that font. I'm going to use it all the time now. I love it. I love it, Ed.
I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it.
I love it.
Take that away.
And it sounds so difficult. The world's not so difficult.
Hey, what do you want to talk about here? It's 7:50.
Oh, let's talk about something.
Well, yeah, let's.
Let's get everybody's theories on the drones. Everybody calling. That's kind of a joke, but at the same time. Do we get...
If you're okay, then you're not around.
If this wasn't our last day and we wouldn't end on this note, I'd say let's have everybody call in with their alien invasion plans. What are you doing? What are you doing? How's it going? What's your game plan for the alien invasion? What's your game plan? Are you just going to let it happen at you?
I don't care.
Okay.
Probably going to my safe room.
You have a safe room?
Now you know.
Good for you.
Get that. Put the rocket launchers out on the roof.
Yeah, you do have those. I have seen those at your house. I feel like your neighbor, the one I met, I feel like he's got a whole plan. I feel like your neighbor. I don't know. I met one of them.
Which one?
I don't know.
Ruth and Ed?
The one right next door to you, I think.
Yeah, Ruth and Ed.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. I feel like he's got a plan.
Dick Van Dyke's turning 99 today.
Happy birthday, Dick Van Dyke. I just read a whole thing about him and Mary Tyler Moore and how they always had crushes on each other.
All right, we talking about UFOs then?
Are we talking about what?
Are we talking about UFOs?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Ooh,
Why are drones SUV size?
No clue.
It seems a little bit big to be just spying on you.
Exactly. I think that's why they're not shooting him down. Or are they carrying people? How do they know that they're unmanned?
89.7 The River. There's one of our favorites, Blue October, and calling you at 7:51 on a finally friggin' Friday edition of the Morning Fiasco with Jake and Elise. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right. So there was a drone apparently over Omaha last night.
Jeez.
There's a drone in Morse Bluff. There's drones all over New Jersey.
Yep.
And in Oregon now, pilots are reporting UFOs. Here's the call from some pilots that saw very fast-moving objects in the air. This is what the call sounded like. Interesting.
Wow.
So, I mean, what it sounds like is that they're reporting UFOs, but sounds like the drones that have been reported in New Jersey. Apparently, a Coast Guard ship was followed by one for several miles. So, what are we doing here exactly? What's happening?
Well, see what can.
And these aren't just like your there's a drone taking pictures like at a sporting event.
Right.
These are like SUV-sized drones.
Yeah. These are massive drones. There were hundreds of them over New Jersey. Mm-hmm. I guess I don't understand because I was listening in.
Yeah, you said that the other day, and I hadn't heard anything about it. So I texted my uncle. I'm like, "What's with these drones?"
Yeah.
He says, "Crazy. I've seen a couple of them."
Yeah,
and my uncle is not crazy.
Yes,
so.
exactly. And that's why, like, when we see these things, I think it's great that we have the means just to like text someone like, hey, what's up with this?
No.
But I was listening to, they did have a hearing where they were trying to get more information from the FBI, and it was just a continuous, we don't know.
Okay, so why we don't know? Why aren't we doing something about it?
Why aren't we tracking at least one of them back? So they're coming off of the coast of New Jersey. There's apparently a mothership or something out there that they're flying in from the middle. They're not coming from land.
It's a mothership.
That's what they're calling it. So
okay.
I know,
all
which
right.
is bonks. They're calling it a mothership to
right.
launch from.
I've seen Independence Day. I know what you do with the mothership.
Exactly.
Right?
Where is Will Smith right now?
Well, I mean,
him and Jeff need to get together.
They need to get together, right?
Yeah. So
Push the little buttons.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I don't want to say what's concerning to me, but what's interesting to me is like so earlier this year they were also holding hearings, trying to figure out what these classified documents actually meant, because there were some leaked ones that went to Congress. And so Congress got these and was like, what is this? And it was just past UAP identifications. And UAP stands for Unidentified Anomalous Phenomenon, or wow.
Did you say
Phenomenon? Pretty much. So
right.
they're not called UFOs anymore. They're now called UAPs.
Okay.
And that is the government definition of it. It was very interesting. One thing that happened that I thought was crazy was the person said, well, we can't give you specifics on this town. And one of the congressmen was like, we'd never mentioned that town. Interesting. So anyway, moral of the story.
And it was Omaha, Nebraska.
And it was Omaha, Nebraska. No, it wasn't. Don't worry. Don't panic. Don't let the kids panic. I don't know. What do you think's going on?
I don't know. Don't we just, if there's something, don't we usually just shoot it down and ask questions later?
That's what I'm like. Why are we shooting him down and ask questions later?
I mean, don't we have the technology to find out what one of them is?
Right. So the other problem is they're not giving off any frequencies that can be tracked.
Oh.
So they're not able to tap into any radio frequencies from these.
So what you're saying is that they're not listening to 89.7 The River.
Exactly. And someone from Offutt's definitely listening to me saying, wow, she is so almost right on a lot of this, but still wrong.
And
so.
really still uninformed.
Yeah, so I don't know. It'll be interesting. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, maybe over our vacation we'll go drone watching.
What's your bug out plan if it is alien invasion?
Go to my safe room and just hold out there.
There you go. I like that.
That's it.
Yeah.
I've got MREs for days.
Yeah?
Yeah, not weeks.
Just days.
Those things, let's be honest, those things are disgusting. Gross.
Oh, put them on.
Go ahead.
89.7 The River, tell us about everything.
Oh, the phones went dead.
Oh, dang. They were going to tell us about everything.
Of course they did.
What if that was the person? That was the person that was like, I will tell you what these are.
I'm the whistleblower.
I'm the whistleblower. I am from Offutt. You were wrong about a lot of things, but you were also right in the same sense. And here you go.
What town did they mention?
Oh, I'd have to look again. It was somewhere in Arizona, I think.
Maybe it's just Santa.
I wish you would have said that on air.
I mean, I can say it on there.
Yeah, I'll pretend like I haven't heard it before.
I hate this phone.
Yeah, it's pretty terrible. Let's watch some of these together, shall we? The river.
Okay, if it doesn't stop doing that soon, I'm going to turn it off.
Yeah. Why was the light still visible?
Hello, it's Sat Bisla.
Sat Bisla.
I don't believe Tylenol Precise works as well as that commercials indicated.
Yeah, I feel like everybody's so different with what works for them. I also heard a negative thing about, I was talking to one of my friends. He is in school, like he's almost done, but he's in residency right now to be an orthopedic surgeon. Mm-hmm. And he said that ibuprofen's the worst thing if you have joint pain. Don't take ibuprofen because it actually delays cartilage regeneration.
I stopped taking ibuprofen when they told me I had high blood pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The best bachelorette party I ever went on.
There's your phone call.
Oh, good.
Now that we only have 30 seconds, what's up?
I'm going to get in trouble for saying that,
Yes.
but an immaculate constellation.
That was bad, man. That's a groaner.
I mean,
Is it weird that as soon as you called and we went to answer the phones went dead because we were talking about drones?
no, it's a for real thing. That's the classified documents that were released during the Congress was called immaculate constellation.
Thank you. Yes.
I don't understand. All right, hang on, Jakob. Hang on. Just shy of 8 o'clock as we get you your check of traffic here at 7:59. Nine. Ironic, isn't it, that we start talking about drones and UFOs and then our phones stopped working?
Yeah, someone called us and then the phones just stopped working. It goes to the top.
It's probably Santa Claus. Let's be honest. Highway 370 eastbound at I-80. There is an accident reported. So if you're traveling in that direction, chances are you may be delayed just slightly. What else are we looking at as far as the roads go? Eastbound Dodge. Eastbound Dodge. Come on, camera. Anyway, filling in at 156th Street, it looks like 680's flowing as of right now. The I-80 corridor looking good. Anything else you see, call it in. Total Traffic Tip Line. It's open, 402-551-2277. That's your check of traffic, and it comes to you at 8 o'clock. And music from Nothing More with Angel Song. This one featuring Dave Draymond of Disturbed. Dave doing everything he wants to do because that's what you do when you've got freedom. You'll never take away my freedom. They didn't. They're giving it back to you, Dave. That's what divorce gives you, right? Whew. Do what you want to do, pal. Do what you want to do. Corn on the way as well. It's the river.
Excellent.
He's here, guys.
Anyway, repeat.
There is an SUV across the street from me with two guys in suits watching me talk to you about immaculate constellation.
Shut up.
Whoops.
You're so full of crap.
You know what was really wild is so Dan Aykroyd tells the story about how I want to say it was in the 90s, maybe early 2000s, but he was shooting not documentary, but like those like explorer documentary things about aliens. And he's at the production studio and he goes, two men in suits that looked kind of weird, very nondescript, but just kind of like weird looking.
Still?
So I can hear Jakob.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so he went outside, Dan Aykroyd went outside to like smoke a cigarette, and these two guys walked in, and before he was even done with the cigarette, like then they walked back out. Dan Aykroyd walks back into the building, and the producer says, "We're shut down. That's it. We're done." And so Dan Aykroyd's like, "What?" And he goes, "Yeah, it's just we're done. We were told to stop, and we're gonna stop." And then Dan's like, "Okay, well, I'll just take the footage we have." And he goes, "No, we don't have that footage anymore." And it's like, what? I don't know. And then Keir Starmer's speech yesterday, that's getting a little more political, so I'm not going to like dive into it. But his speech the other day really was just like, are you freaking kidding me? It was a little vindicating and a little like, that's insanity happening. You should look it up.
I watched about half of that Congress hearing on that dimensions of those documents, and I read through the document. I was like, this is eerie, because basically they're saying and admitting that yes, they're real. We know where they're coming from. Here you go.
What, the drones?
No, the UAPs.
Oh.
With the UAPs, they're finding the majority of coming out of different parts of the Atlantic and Pacific Ocean.
Yeah. Well, I mean, these drones are coming out of the, what is that, Atlantic, and they don't know where they're launching from. And
Like the document goes over the specific type of UAPs that they've reported.
uh-huh.
And that pilots have seen.
Yeah.
It's very interesting, especially with the metallic orbs.
Yeah.
They go over.
Yeah. And it's and like the thing is, the crazy part is like, even in talking about this, even just like these are confirmed with our eyes, it still feels like it's a conspiracy theory, even though they're openly talking about this, and it still feels like it's science fiction.
I have a theory, but it goes very, very deep.
Well, let's hear it. I'm all
Deep
about
put her
it.
ass to sleep? Is this a me so horny?
There's not enough time allowed for me to probably divulge information, and it goes quite deep into different subjects based on UFOs and government and religion intertwining.
Yeah, I could see that. Are you okay? I feel like I know exactly where you're going with it. So yes, okay. And you know what? Honestly, like at this point, I am so open to hearing anybody's explanation because it's like we obviously don't know. I mean, like literally 100 years ago, we were still putting leeches on people to bleed the bad blood out of them, you know? So it's like, you know, I'm never going to say no to like hearing someone's thoughts or theories on stuff.
I would love to explain. Like I said, I know you don't have the time for me to sit and divulge everything, but
Yeah.
I explained to my wife and a friend of mine just to see if I was crazy, and they just kind of looked at me like my head hurts, and I'm like, well, I'm not saying it was right. It's just a theory.
Yeah. And I think theories are always interesting to dive into because someone's got to be right at some point.
Well, right. It just depends on where your mindset's at and whether you want to. Not saying you have to believe, but it's kind of a head scratcher going interesting, you know, from a certain point of view.
Now, okay, so I did hear, is this the TLDR of it, that aliens are just angels and demons?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Not entirely impossible.
Yeah, because I heard that one, and I'm like, well, I mean, that would unite the two kind of, you know, yeah. Yeah.
Well, like I said, I could go on.
Yeah.
But especially with the way how they found different types of portals that are only seen through infrared scanning and not you can't see with your own eyes.
So,
And how they travel through it.
yeah, exactly. So like when was it? Was it 3 months ago now? Or yeah, I think it was October where they rebooted the Hadron Collider again. And I remember when they did that and I was like, stop it. Stop doing that. Stop it. Cause the last time that it was booted was 2012 where like there was a rumor going around that it accidentally created a black hole. And it's like, hey, maybe we should stop trying to split atoms. Maybe we just need to let it be. This is my whole thing. I just think when it comes to scientific experiments, there are some things that this world should be able to vote on. Okay? Listen, just let us have a say on don't do that.
How deeply of a religious person are you, really?
Oh, girl, I'm religious.
So,
You're also on internet, just to let you know.
You got 30 seconds.
And you got 30
seconds to wrap this up. Then we got to talk about things that we're not going to talk about on the air.
Yeah.
Or that we're going to talk about on the air.
that's why I'm not being super choosy with my words, because I know how certain people can feel about things, and I don't want to make people uncomfortable, but I'd love to divulge information.
Well, let's chat sometime, Jakob. This is fun. We'll chat sometime.
Jakob, name the one thing more annoying than people having sex on the bus.
Oh, God.
What do you think it was in the poll?
I was surprised.
Other than that, probably vomiting on a bus.
No.
You would think.
I guess you'll have to listen and find out.
Ah!
Morning Fiasco on 89.7 The River.
Thanks, Jakob.
Goodbye.
I figured.
Oh man, I was really hoping that it was a pilot from Offutt who's like, Jakob, thank you for calling. That was always a delight. It was a pilot from Offutt, like, okay, here's the scoop. One time, was I with you or Nelson when this happened, where we were talking about aliens? I think it was with Nelson.
It wasn't me because I don't talk about aliens because I don't. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay.
But I'm also not obsessed with it.
Like, we were just kind of like, it just got brought up, and
Yeah.
I said something about, like, I don't know, I bet they don't look like how we think they look like.
Of course they don't.
And so a guy from Offutt called, and he's like, listen, and he asked to just be, like, on the phone with me. And he's like, listen, I saw one, and it was basically like a ball. It just kind of looked like a jellyfish. And it was like, oh, okay, interesting. Farting on the bus would be more annoying than sexy time on the bus. I don't think so,
time.
Sarah. I would rather someone fart next to me than do that.
I would rather walk than take the bus.
I would rather crawl on my hands and knees across this country than be on a bus.
Yes.
Cool. Cool. Look at that. Everybody paying their bills today.
That's good.
I like when that happens.
I got bills to pay too. Should probably do that.
You got nothing to say. We got bills to pay. My dad and I are investing together now, so it's pretty fun. We've started our investment endeavors. Open mouth chewing. Yeah, you know what? That one wins, Lori. 100% open mouth chewing.
Yacht.
Yeah.
It's Tay-Tay's birthday, by the way.
Who's Tay-Tay? Taylor Swift?
Yeah, that's her. Tay-Tay's birthday.
Tay-Tay. I should probably start putting or finish putting those together.
What?
Them birthdays. Rex and Rob Ryan.
Yeah.
Are those important enough to put on here?
Sure.
Okay.
89.7 The River Music from Return to Dust. Of course, we had a Low Dose show with them several weeks back. Hopefully you were part of it if you wanted to be. It is 8:12 here on the Morning Fiasco. It is a finally frickin' Friday edition. And it is, by the way, Friday the 13th.
Yeah, it is.
If you are into that sort of thing as well. Some good things going on today, including a few birthdays that we will not divulge as of right now. Also, you know, what other good news is happening today, I think, is what we're looking at. Friday the 13th, here's some good things happening. There's a Mega Millions drawing tonight. Have you bought a ticket?
I haven't. Should I?
No, I don't know. It's worth $670 million, and you don't have to support Phonathon, so you can do that this week if you want.
Oh, okay. I'll do that then.
Several jackpots have been won on Friday the 13th in the past, including one that was valued at $1.3 billion last January.
With a B?
With a B.
Woo!
With a B. SpaceX is planning a couple of unmanned launches today. First up, they plan to launch a rocket on a Starlink mission from California around 1 o'clock our time. Then they're sending up a Falcon 9 rocket from Florida tonight around 9:30 our time.
Oh, that's kind of fun. I do enjoy watching the rocket launches.
Yeah, hopefully the drones get the message and there's are no collisions.
Do you think that's just what's actually happening? He's like, I'm over this. I'll find out what these are.
Sure. That's exactly what's going on. Earlier accident at Highway 370 eastbound at I-80. That is in its stages right now, so just a heads up out there as we get you back into the music. Coming up, are you a bus rider? Have you ever ridden the bus? And I'm not talking about the school bus. I'm talking about the charter bus from one town to the next. All right, we'll talk about that and things that are of annoyances to people from different countries. That's on its way at 8:20 here on the Morning Fiasco. In between now and then, let's get you a chance to win tickets. Daughtry next Wednesday night at Steelhouse Omaha. several others on there as well. We've got one pair of tickets to give away, and we're going to do that right now. 712-328-8970. 712-328-8970. Be a winner with 89.7 The River.
I don't.
Hi, you're number one.
Ashley, I don't think they're doing it. They're doing
Hello?
anything about it for like another month or so.
Okay. Hi, The River. Who's this?
Oh, 6 months.
Jesse, you're number one, man. Keep
March they're looking at.
Hi, The River. Who's this?
Gosh, could you imagine?
Keep trying. You're number two, Jessica. The River, you are... Who? Who are you? Christina, you're number three. Keep trying, okay? Hello, The River. Happy Friday. You're number four. Number four. Keep trying. Good morning, The River. How's it going on this Friday? Good. You're halfway there. Number five. Keep trying. Keep trying. Good morning, The River. Daughtry tickets. You're number 6. Good morning, The River. You are number 7. Good morning, The River. You are number. It looks like infinity, but it's number 8 if you stand it up on end. All right, keep trying, man. Good morning, The River. You almost had it. Number 9. Dude, where'd you go?
Sorry, I'm here.
Good morning, The River. Who's this?
Hey, this is Brian.
Hey, Brian. How are you this morning?
Just peachy. How about yourself?
You know what? I'm also peachy, I think, today.
Yes.
That's a good one. I was going to be mango-y, but apparently that doesn't go very well. Peachy sound much
No,
better.
but that does go good with orange juice, though.
It does. It does.
Mango orange juice.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's like quite the screwdriver right there.
There you go. Peach lemonade and vodka.
Oh, wow! You're getting after it,
There
Elise.
you go.
Brian, you're number 10, man. You've got
Prefer
tickets to
put a little
Daughtry.
bourbon in my peach.
Oh, wow!
Oh,
Bourbon. All right.
peach bourbon.
Yeah. Brian, number 10, my friend. Number 10.
Cool.
It is cool. You've got 2 tickets. Hang on, Brian.
You can't get super excited at work.
Well, that's
That's
true.
fair.
True.
That's
true.
fair.
Yeah. Although, in order to get these tickets, you have to scream, "It's finally freaking Friday!"
Finally, freaking Friday.
There it is. I like it.
It's a valiant effort. Hang on, Brian.
You have the sheet. I'll write down Brian's information. Thank you. Oh, jeez. Just hit that microphone. Hey, Brian, you still there? All right. Is it IAN or YAN?
Hey, Brian, how are you this morning?
That's all right. And what's your
Good
last
morning,
name?
River. Who's this?
Oh my gosh, how do you always win?
Good morning,
It's
River.
very
Who's this?
impressive.
Is it Brian Watson?
Yes, Brian Watson.
Jesus Christ.
I know.
This is Brian.
It's wow, yeah. Brian, what's your phone number? Okay.
Brian. Hey, Brian, how are you this morning?
And what's your
Peachy, how
email?
about yourself? You know what? I'm also peachy, I think, today. That's a good one. I was going to be mango-y, but apparently that doesn't go very well. That's a good one. I was going to be mango-y.
Perfect. All right, my dude, it is happening next Wednesday. We will email you the tickets, so just keep an eye out for that. It is going to come from Ticketmaster as a ticket transfer. Otherwise, you're good to go.
Oh, wow, you're getting after it, Elise. Brian, you're number 10, man. You've got tickets to... Oh, wow.
I know it's supposed to be nastier in the evening and afternoon. So hopefully it'll just
Brian, number 10, my friend.
stay away a
number
little
10.
bit.
Peachy, I think, today. Brian, number number 10.
Yeah,
my
that's the
friend, number
problem.
10.
Yeah, but we'll be here next week.
Cool.
Exactly.
It is cool. You got 2 tickets. Hang on, Brian. I gotta get.
Oh, there you go. That would just be smart.
That's
fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although,
Well,
in order to
Brian-
get these tickets, you have to scream.
Yeah, me
"It's
too. I'm glad
finally
we worked
freaking
through it.
Friday!"
Yeah. Have a good one, Brian.
There it is. I like it.
Bye.
Okay.
Caller 12, I'm so sorry. Caller 13, I'm so sorry. Got it. Tony, we might be picking up a kitty cat today, yes. Caller 14, I'm so sorry. Caller 15, I'm so sorry. Those people are actually trying to get through and tell us about UAPs. The first contact they make is with the morning fiasco. Jake, we go down in history.
I don't know about that.
They've been
Unidentified
listening
aerial
for months.
phenomena.
Unidentified aerial phenomenon.
Phenomena.
Do 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 do.
What do you want to do at 8:20 here?
Oh, let's see.
Oh, we're
mean,
gonna do buses. Duh.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like the buses. Yeah,
I feel like you already teased that on air, Jake. So let's just go with
we
that.
should probably just go with that one. Bum bum dum dum bum bum dum dum.
'89.7 The River. Op Evil right there with music called What Remains at 8:21 here on The Fiasco. We are looking high and low and near and far and near for caller number 10, last pair of Daughtry tickets. Who's this? Okay, Brian, hang on a second. Brian, the winner of our final pair of Daughtry tickets. Don't worry, that's not the last opportunity you have to win today. I know Corey has got multiple tickets to win during his show today, Amplified Afternoons. Does Skin Man have anything in there?
Oh, let me tell you.
Yeah, we got to keep the book over there. You're going to be the one that has to look, all right?
Sorry about that.
That's okay. Skin Man, of course, nothing but covers during the nooner today on this finally frickin' Friday. Finally frickin' Friday! See? That's the way it's done, Brian. Nothing. It doesn't look like he's got anything to offer other than playing your requests during the noon hour.
That's
so,
right.
Again, Skin Man rolling in at 10 o'clock, and he will play all those covers and more. Will he take the bus? That's the question. I don't see Skin Man taking the bus. Even back in his days at Oklahoma State.
No.
I don't see him taking the bus so much.
No.
Like, hey, man, can I bum a ride?
No. I can never see that.
Yeah, what a company called, and of course they're called Bus Bud. It is a global ground travel booking platform. They did a little survey lately, an etiquette survey about riding the bus. I will tell you, I would rather walk anywhere than take the bus. Okay, I just would. For multiple reasons. Once you're on the bus, you're at somebody else's disposal, right? Like
that's right.
You got to ride. Like even traveling with Reaver Sports. Like I hate taking the bus just because you can't stop when you want. You can't, right? It's just.
I don't like it. Last time,
and that's a charter bus. I'm not talking about just like a Greyhound or a Trailways travel bus.
That's exactly it. Last time I took a charter bus with a ton of people. Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, our RV's a little different. You know, there's 5 of us, so we can decide when to stop.
Right.
But, like, oh, man, I hated it. I hated it.
Well,
you can't get comfy. You can't,
No, and the smells, right?
All the smells.
Right. It's just, Bus Bud surveyed 4,500 passengers worldwide who take intercity bus trips and found that there are the top 9. I don't know why they went with 9, but they did. Probably a German company. Most annoying things other passengers do. Okay.
Do you think that there are only 9 things? But
No, I guarantee it was many more things than that.
Oh, okay.
Number 9, I think, goes for any public travel that you're on.
Okay.
If you're on a train, if you're on a plane, if you're on a bus, anybody that reclines the seat in front of you without asking.
Yeah.
Right? Come on, man. Right?
Come on.
Just don't do that.
I hate that.
Okay? Don't do that unless you strike up a conversation. Hey, babe, do you mind if I recline this just a little bit? I just want to take a little break here.
Yeah.
Number 8 on the list is arguing with other passengers.
Ugh, exhausting.
That, again, this is why you don't take the bus, because there's Looney Tunes on the bus.
Yeah.
Number 7, leaving trash around your seat. Pick that up and clean up. This ain't your mom's house.
Just
all right?
be helpful.
Number 6 is my top one.
Okay.
Passing gas or burping.
Stop.
It's always the SPDs too. Right? It's always like you're like, I know who that is. I bet I know who that is. It's that guy sitting right there, or that girl sitting right there, which is even worse. Girls smell much worse than guys. Number 5, talking loudly. This goes for any public situation, anywhere you are.
Yeah.
Okay. I will tell you that Michelle and I like to go to breweries. Okay.
Right.
I don't care how important you think you are. This guy was sitting at the bar, and I'll name it, Lumen Brewing, just down the street from the Admiral.
Whoop.
The guy is talking and then you like, nobody cares, dude. Nobody cares.
Exactly.
You're clearly very important that you're sitting in a bar with the rest of us.
And you know what's you can always tell when people are trying to be quieter or when people are trying to be louder. Like, I have a cousin who has a booming voice, and when he whispers, it's like
Still kind of booming.
It's still a little booming, but he's really trying really hard. Yeah.
So yeah, don't do that. Smoking or vaping on the bus.
Yeah, don't do
Come
that.
on.
Especially smoking.
Yeah, just whatever. Poor personal hygiene. You hop on the bus and you're next to somebody that stinks.
Shower, deodorant.
Yeah, just gross. Number 2, surprisingly, it's only number 2, participating in sexual activity.
That's number 2?
That's only number 2.
How often does that happen?
I don't know. I don't know. You hear about the Mile High Club, but that's in the bathroom.
What's this called? The Mile Long Club?
That's the Miles Long Club. You're driving forever. And number 1 on the list of most annoying things people experience while riding the bus, playing music loudly.
That's more annoying than people doing it.
Like,
I mean, yeah, don't do that.
Number 2 encompasses all those things. Making loud noises, poor hygiene, like all of that's on there, right?
Yeah,
and especially the farting or burping. You know it's good then.
Ew. Ew.
Okay. That's for you, probably. Aerial phenomena.
897 The River, what's that? We can sure try. What would you like to hear? Oh my gosh. Well, we're going to, you know what? I'm going to try and get that in right away for you then. Who's this for? Oh, then you got it. No problem. Have a better one. Break Stuff, Limp Bizkit.
Okay, why?
Because David's having a terrible day. And David's a pretty good dude. Can I stick it in there for him?
Wow.
That's what she said.
What's coming up? That doesn't really fit the music right there.
Dang. Yeah, you're right.
Hold on just a second.
Holding.
The clouds are cool right now.
Oh, yeah? I love when that happens. I haven't seen Y2K, so that's pretty funny.
What's that?
A movie.
What?
A movie.
Who's asking about that?
Oh, they're talking about it on the cams. Ashley. We could just...
It's just one of those days when you don't want to wake up. Everything is tough, everybody sucks. You don't really know why, but you...
No.
We could stick it down after Fame Out and Fire.
Final look at traffic coming to you on this Finally Frickin' Friday at 8:31 here on the Morning Fiasco. I'm Jake. She is Elise.
Hi, yes.
Hello there. Traffic issues this morning, I believe, have exited stage left. That accident at Highway 370 and I-80 has been cleared, so you are good there. Earlier accident on I-480 slowed things down this morning. That has been long cleared. And eastbound Dodge this morning sailing right along. So is JFK northbound, and so is the interstate system. See anything as the day goes on, call it into the Total Traffic Tip Line. That phone number is 402-551-2277. 551 Cars, exactly.
Cars with a C.
Cars with a C, not bus with a B. Man, can you imagine? First of all, riding the train sometimes.
Yeah.
I will say I love riding the train because you get one of those sleeping cars, and it's just like you sit back, you got no responsibilities. The internet probably doesn't work. Like you don't. There's grab a book, look out the window, whatever. Because you go through the Rocky Mountains.
Calming, beautiful.
Yeah, that's if you're going on the Zephyr out to California. If you're going across Iowa. A little bit different. Like it's like, wow, look at all the junk in that person's yard. Seriously, like you're like, how long has that been there? That's got to be so. But you walk through the coach car where people have been sleeping overnight.
Yeah,
and there are all sorts of scents in there.
Ew.
So I would think that's exactly what it's like riding the bus. We took a bus trip down to Kansas City one time for a Chiefs game. No thanks. No thanks.
Yeah, no.
I mean, it was fun, but then it was like, can we just go home now?
I don't like buses. I just, no thank you.
Yeah? Because they're top heavy.
Because they're, it's just a lot happening all at once. It's just a lot of energy in one area.
Who requested this song?
This is for David.
Dave, it's Finally Frickin' Friday, dude. It's got to be better.
It's got to get better, my guy.
It's got to. When you're feeling a little bit angry at the beginning of the day, nothing helps more than doing it all for the nookie. Here's Limp Bizkit breaking stuff. It's 89.7 The River.
It's one of those days. Everybody sucks.
Ripping someone's head off!
It's all about the he said, she said, bull honky.
Another one of those days. It's all about the she said, bullshnicket.
Bullshnicket?
Bullshnicket.
Oh my goodness.
You think you better quit it, talking that isht. So come and get it. First one to complain leaves with a bloodstain.
Wow. Just with a blood stain, not your own blood, just a blood stain.
Get fucked up.
What's the deal with the weather today? When's it supposed to get bad?
After 3.
After 3, huh?
Talking that isht. So come and get it. You're rubbing my ass raw.
What the?
You're making my chains flaw. Come and get it. I feel like ish. And right now I'm dangerous. been treated like. Ass raw.
What?
Chainsaw.
What is happening?
Break something tonight.
Oh, you gotta go?
Who's leaving?
Chris Morton.
Have a good weekend, bro.
Have a really good one. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
War is over. Quinte ora.
What song is that? Is that Disturbed?
War is over. Happy Xmas.
Oh,
Remember to keep the Christ in Christmas.
the Chris. This guy, Chris, it's actually all about him.
It's all about the she said, bullshit.
Oh, Ed is asking if the new one is even better. The new picture he sent you. He sent you a picture. Yeah.
The eyeballs look weird, but whatever. I get it.
I like it.
It's an effect.
It is. I'm about it. Especially a little kitty cat with real big eyes. Ludo. Yeah. First thing Jordan said is, well, we need to know where she is at all times. So he's going to get her a collar with a bell. So we can know where she's
Good idea.
at. It's a really good idea. I'm really excited because, like, back when I used to give away farm kittens, like, they were this age when I'd have to give them away. So now I get one. And I'm just very excited about it. Yeah.
They were crazy.
They were crazy?
Yeah, they were all over the place.
Yeah, they were. They were curious little kittens. The most well-behaved, I guess boys are way more well-behaved and cuddlier than girls. But that little girl that I'm picking up today, she was wandering around. But then she would sit right here. I just hope that Ellie likes her.
Stop worrying about it. She'll like her.
Because it's not just like puppies where it's like...
But you gotta let them sniff each other through the door and all that stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
So that'll be the hardest part, is being patient.
Yeah.
At least you don't have to come to the radio station for 3 weeks.
That's true. That is true. So it'll be enough time for them to acclimate, hopefully. Bells can hurt their ears? Well, how am I
Who said
supposed to...
this?
Sarah. Okay.
Sarah D, come on. Are you making stuff up because it's your day after birthday?
I like it, Ed. I think it's great. So even like little tiny jingle bells? Okay. So how else?
Jingle bells.
It's not the blonde one. She's the shaggy one that I was...
Jingle bells.
The blonde one was a little boy, a little orange tabby.
I heard LEDs can hurt their eyes.
That's her. It was weird that my phone flashed like that. When she paused herself during playing to clean herself, I was like, that's my girl. That's my girl. Because it was so cute. Google says little bells aren't loud enough to hurt their... Okay, all right. That's good to know. Trackers on the collars. Oh, my gosh. Oh, yeah.
You ready for birthdays?
Yeah.
Sounds great.
This is a great song from Fame on Fire. AirTag the thing, yeah. Also, I think she's got a microchip, so...
I think they come standard with microchips from the Humane Society.
Yeah. I mean, she's not going
because
outside.
They want to know if they find it again.
Yeah.
Hey, this is one of ours.
Yeah.
89.7 The River, Fame on Fire. It's called Chains, and it features Sim right there. It's off the album Death Card at 8:38. It is here on the Fiasco. It is Friday the 13th. Most importantly, though, it's finally frickin' Friday.
everybody.
We did it. We made it again. Last week, of course, phone-a-thon. Thank you to all that donated last week. It was last week was quick though. As much as we were here, as much as we were talking, it was still a very quick week. And of course, on Friday night, the Reavers capped things off with the big win. So that was the capper to my week. What'd you do last weekend? Sleep? Did you work?
I worked.
Oh.
I think.
How? How'd you have any energy to do that?
It was tough.
We did. It was an exhausting week.
I was exhausted.
We are through Friday. I mean, again, it's the best day of the week.
Absolutely.
Best day of the week. Get everything to look forward to. Hopefully you enjoy it. Remember, there is some inclement weather possibly headed our way today because of the cooler temperatures. Some rain in the forecast will churn into freezing rain, and then overnight tonight a wintry mix.
Boo.
Sorry, is my weather boring you?
I was just taking in more air.
12 degrees right now at the River Studios. Time for birthdays. Time for birthdays.
Time for birthdays. Well, happy birthday, Brian, from the Cam Crew.
Seriously, Brian.
Brian, I hope you have a tremendous day today.
I hope that your employer gives you an early release.
I hope so too.
He's not in prison. He does have a job.
He does. Yeah. A release from work.
From
today.
work. Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
absolutely. Okay. Happy birthday, Taylor Swift. She is 35 today. That's incorrect.
Wow.
She's 36 today, I think.
No, she's 35 according to everything I've read.
Okay. Well, there you
Maybe
go.
you're living in a different.
Well, she was born in 89.
Yeah, allegedly. That's
She'd be
5.
36, wouldn't she?
No.
35? No, okay. Well, anyway.
In 90, she was 1. In 24, she would be 35.
Well, okay, keep going. I'm just kidding. Catherine Schwarzenegger, who's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
And,
happy birthday to me.
What's her name? The Kennedy that he married. Maria Shriver.
Yeah. There you go.
Daughter of those two. Also Mrs. Chris Pratt. Amy Lee from Evanescence is 43 today.
Call me when you're sober.
Tom DeLonge is 49. Not
the guy from the.
Not the guy from the Astro.
Okay.
It's the guy from Blink 182. Jamie Foxx is 57 today.
Did it for the alcohol. Did it for the.
Apparently, he's the one that called in Diddy.
Really?
Apparently.
Yeah?
Apparently.
Okay. All right.
Nene Leakes is 57
Who's
today. She was on Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Wow. I just wanted Nene Leakes to know that it was her birthday
It's
today.
her birthday, Nene.
Who is it?
She's from Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Fire the producer.
Okay, yeah. Gone. Are you kidding me? Contract's up at the end of 2024.
Yeah. Okay, what now?
Rex and Rob Ryan are 62 today.
Yeah, foot fetish. Foot fetish Rex.
Is that why they were both fired from Buffalo Bills?
No, they're football coaches.
In
Football
2016?
coaches get fired from time to time.
Oh, fair enough.
Gotta win or they fire you.
Johnny Whitaker is 65 today. Morris Day is 67. Steve Buscemi, the hero himself, is 67. Randy
67 Steve is?
Steve Buscemi,
Wow.
67. Yeah,
Okay.
he came out of retirement during 9/11.
You know what? For that,
firefighters.
we're gonna play 7 Degrees of Steve Buscemi today.
Oh wow.
I'll pull one up, an old one up, and that's what we'll play.
Oh.
Your pop quiz is going away.
Oh, okay. Randy Owen is 75. Singer from Alabama. Ted Nugent is 76.
Nuge.
And let's see here. Jeff Skunk Baxter from the Doobie Brothers is 76.
Oh, listen to the music.
Dick Van Dyke, the legend, the man, the myth. He is 99 today.
I can't believe he's still alive. I'm not gonna lie. I thought he had passed away several years ago.
No, he's still kicking. I always wanted him and Mary Tyler Moore to end up together.
Yeah, well, kind of impossible now.
I know. All right.
Although I guess it depends on what you believe.
Yeah.
It depends on what you believe. Here is.
In death?
Because she's so cold. Here's Baloo Brigada. It's their latest. It's 89.7 The River. Good morning.
All right, well, if we're doing 12 degrees, 7 degrees of Steve Buscemi, we'll do the pop quiz on the cams then.
No, we can do the pop quiz.
Oh, we can do it.
No, you can override me. I don't care.
No, I don't.
Just say I've worked hard on this quiz and we didn't get it done yesterday. No, it's okay. Make it funny.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's okay.
Well, I mean, I don't mind, though. We can definitely do that.
No,
I don't mind.
No, I'm fine.
Yeah, but I think it'd be fun. It's for his birthday.
It's okay.
You don't want to do it?
We can.
We can. How much work? How much extra?
Let them vote. Let the people speak.
Do you want to do 7 Degrees of Steve Buscemi, or do you want to do the pop quiz about Christmas? Yeah, you guys are absolutely right. She is 35 today. I was like, but if I'm turning 37 and I was born in 88, but I'm at the very beginning and she's at the very end. Yeah.
Draper wants both.
Okay, well, let's do both then.
All right. We'll cap off this party with 2. Which ones have we done before? Have we done, well, I don't think you'll know this one. I don't know. These are pretty long.
Okay.
quizzes.
Okay. Think about me. Chris's horror movies, that would have been fun. Next year, I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, this is not what we're looking for. Is it? Oh, Jamie Foxx is in this one too.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we'll do this one.
Okay. Cool. Do you want to do the Christmas one now for the cams?
I thought we were gonna do them both on the air.
Oh, we're going to do both on air. Heck yeah, I like it. Because we can. Because we can. Women out of left field.
My sister thought the words to this were "I'm a rebel with a kickstand."
That would make sense too. I'm a rebel with a kickstand. Duh. And you feel it still? Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. Oh, good. I get to go paint some crafts
When?
after this. I have today off because I have to go get a kitten.
We're going to paint crafts at.
My friend Laura's house.
Oh.
Her and her little daughter. She made some crafts.
You know, while you're getting one kitten, you should probably just get 2.
Oh, no. 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 Gosh, I really hope Ellie's maternal instincts just wake up and she's just like, I got it. I got this. Or we're just forcing single motherhood on her. Well, we're talking. I'm going to let Jordan name her because I think I think that's the move. But I think we're leaning towards Joel or
It's gotta
Sam.
be Joel.
We talked about that. We specifically talked about Joelle. But I think Joel's kind of funny.
You shouldn't name a cat with the wrong sex name.
You think so? Because she's going to get confused?
No, because I got Stevie. I was joking.
Oh, that's right. You do have Stevie. Yeah, that's true. Jolene.
Mostly we call her Steve, so.
Take all 3 siblings.
Oh, hi.
You're right. What'd you say hi to?
Chelsea.
Oh, hi, Chelsea. Good morning, Chelsea.
You can wave to her through that room right there. She probably isn't there.
Oh, she's getting all set up.
Season's upon us. Oh, Sarah D says, what about Jolene?
I know, Jolene.
It'd still be Joel.
Yeah, that's true. That'll just be her full name. Oh, I'll post lots of pictures. I just hope if I could just get Ellie and her to cuddle. Do you think when they're sleeping, if I just shove them next to each other, is that how you get cats to like each other?
Yeah, totally.
This makes me want to get drunk.
Every day.
Our day.
Or die. Or die.
Our day.
Or die.
What's happening over there?
Or die.
You're not stroking out, right?
No, I'm just saying.
Don't do that.
I'm
Right
saying
before.
Oh,
Right before
I said goodnight, Michelle, and she goes, what? I said goodnight, Michelle. She goes, is it happening again? I go, no, it's not happening again.
Oh my gosh, you can't do that. It's like the one time when Jordan wasn't feeling well and he goes, does it smell like toast? And I was like, what? It's like, I'm just kidding.
My left arm really hurts, though.
Stop.
$89.7 The River. Happy holidays from the Morning Fiasco on a finally frickin' Friday. It is the final Fiasco show for the year as the Reavers will jet us off to Texas next week. You should go with us and we could do the show live on the road.
Okay, great.
You want to do that? You're getting a new kitty today. You probably shouldn't do that.
Yeah, I am getting
Probably
a new
shouldn't
kitty
do
today.
that. All right. So pictures on, are you going to post it on the River Facebook page and Instagram?
Yes, I
Okay.
will. I'll
Okay.
post pictures once we...
so Midlands Humane Society
figure out.
again. We had 3 little kitties in yesterday. Who was it? It was Sarah,
Sarah, Ludo,
and what was the other one's name?
Oh, Oh, shoot. I forgot.
That's okay. You can name the kitties whatever you want. They will be available for adoption very soon. Plenty of other animals there as well. You can check them out at midlandshumanesociety.org.
Yeah.
That's O-R-G. 8:53, been an interesting show today. So I hope you have a very, very nice weekend.
I hope you do the same.
Okay. I'm going to give you a pop quiz, and I want you to finish out the pop quiz from yesterday as well.
Sounds good.
Would you like to go first?
You go first.
Okay, I'll go first. It's that time of game. It's that time again for pop quiz.
Pew, pew, pew. Hoggle was the other kitten's name. Hoggle.
Hoggle. Okay.
Because
All
they're
right.
all labyrinth characters.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay. 7 degrees of Steve Buscemi in honor of Steve's birthday today.
Yeah.
I also found one that we did that also had Jamie Foxx involved.
Oh, Jamie's birthday today as well.
That's right. So we are going to get from one character in a movie to Steve Buscemi by the end in just 7 questions. Are you ready, Elise? You don't know much about movies, but here we go.
Yep.
Number 1, Steve Carell started as a collector who works in a big box electronics store where Jonah Hill was a guy that just wanted to buy what was in the store without having to go to eBay.
40-year-old virgin.
40-year-old virgin. I'm going to get you be in charge of your dings. I got to read.
Okay.
All right. Number
Got it.
2, we are on now to Jonah Hill from Steve Carell, on our way to Steve Buscemi in 7 questions. Jonah Hill was a recent graduate of Yale, while Brad Pitt played a washed-out ex-major leaguer building a baseball team with a limited budget.
Oh gosh. AAA.
It was a book as well.
I saw it in theaters. Shoot.
Start with
it was with the A's.
Start with this, and then
Hardball.
No. What's this?
A finger in the air.
Well, it's not hardball. It's Moneyball.
Moneyball. Moneyball.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
All right, on to Brad Pitt now. Brad Pitt stars as Lewis, disappointed with his life, while Tom Cruise plays his buddy Lestat in this 1994 Interview with the Vampire it is. You're right. All right, we've gone from Steve Carell. Now we're to Tom Cruise on our way to Steve Buscemi in 7 questions. Tom Cruise plays Vincent, a hitman, while Jamie Foxx is a cab driver hoping to save enough money to open his own limo company in this 2004 thriller. Tom Cruise is out of character in this one. He plays a really mean guy.
It's not 7, is it?
No, that's Brad Pitt. We're talking about Tom Cruise.
Oh, Tom Cruise. Okay. I don't know.
When you put up money for a loan, you're putting up what?
Collateral?
That's the name of the movie. Nice job.
Okay, fine.
Just give it to yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Number 5, on our way to Steve Buscemi, Jamie Foxx plays Dean Mother Effer Jones, a murder consultant, along with Jennifer Aniston, who for all intents and purposes appears to be at a fairly decent dentist in this comedy from 2011.
Horrible Bosses?
Horrible Bosses it is. All right, we've gone from Steve Carell, now we're to Jennifer Aniston on our way to Steve Buscemi.
Okay.
Jennifer Aniston and Adam Sandler go on a trip to rekindle the romance in their marriage. But after a billionaire is murdered, the two become entangled in finding his
Murder
killer.
mystery.
Murder mystery it is. You're 6 for 6.
Apparently, I love the vein
You're
of Steve
6
Buscemi
for
movies.
6. All right, and finally, while Adam Sandler has been in many movies with Steve Buscemi, this 2015 American Western action comedy was not very well received, with Sandler playing Tommy White Knife Dunson Stockburn, a man raised by Native Americans, while Buscemi played a doctor, dentist, and barber named Doc Griffin. It's one of the few movies to receive an approval rating of 0 on Rotten Tomatoes.
I've never even heard of this.
It's on Netflix. And it was called The Ridiculous Six.
I would have never, ever gotten that.
Well, I had to make sure you didn't get one. And that was 7 Degrees of Steve Buscemi. And now,
Wow.
we have yesterday's quiz continued.
Yes, we do.
Hold on. We got to change the music for this.
Okay. Because here's the thing. Static electricity in the air between all the flannel and all the kitty cat hair.
All right, you ready for this? It is a holiday pop quiz.
Yes. Number 1. How many reindeer does Santa Claus have?
Well, 9 with Rudolph, but 8.
That is correct. 9 with Rudolph. Who is Santa Claus based off of?
Who is Santa Claus based off of?
The real person Santa Claus was.
It's Kris Kringle.
Oh,
I don't know what his name is.
that would be a monk named Saint Nicholas.
Yeah, there you
he
go.
He would give oranges to the kids, and that's where that tradition came from.
He'd give oranges to the kids right after they brushed their teeth.
Oh, boo! Now it tastes terrible.
That's why we call him Krampus.
Number 3, which New York City theater do the Rockettes perform at?
That would be the. Why can't I not think of it? Blah 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 presents the Rockettes. I don't know.
It's the industry that we're in.
Oh yeah, Radio City Music Hall.
That's it.
I'll take that. You took some of my clues.
That's right, I did. Who wrote the classic story A Christmas Carol?
Charles Dickens.
That's correct.
Okay.
What is the official Christmas flower in North America?
The poinsettia.
That is correct.
Worthless.
What? Geez, they're so pretty.
I don't like. No, they're not.
My mom has a gorgeous one this year. It's
Okay. All right.
It's
all right.
beautiful. What beverage company used Santa Claus in its Christmas marketing ever since 1931?
Coca-Cola.
That is correct. What food did Kevin McAllister's family order the night before their departure?
Kevin! It would be pizza because they didn't get him a cheese one, and then he and his brother got in a fight about it.
Dude, Buzz, go away. Be nicer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kevin, what did you do to my room?
Kevin, where was Jesus born?
In a manger.
Do you know the city or the town? That is correct. Right into that manger. What actor played the Grinch in the 2000 live-action movie Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas?
Jim Carrey.
That is correct. And last but not least, what is the title of the movie about a train that carries kids to the North Pole?
I hate this movie.
Me too. It's so creepy.
Yeah, it's really creepy.
It's awful.
I remember it was like, hey, we're all going to see this movie for the holidays, and I'm like. And I'm like, this is so I hate it.
Number one, Uncanny Valley.
People love that movie.
Yeah. So what is it?
Polar Express.
Yeah, the Uncanny Valley, terrible. The whole premise of stealing children and taking them to a place, I don't think is aged very well at all.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. The book was great though.
Okay. Cool.
Happy holidays. By the way, Mariah's going to do this song live. Before one of the NFL games on Christmas Day.
Heck yeah.
So you're welcome for being able to find something else during that time of the time.
There it is.
All right.
Well, you nailed it.
Happy holidays. I will talk to you next Wednesday night. Reaver football down in Canyon, Texas at Bain Schaefer Buffalo Stadium in Canyon. Until then, though, until January 6th, we're done.
That's it.
So happy fiasco to you. Enjoy nothing but music on the mornings. Until then, maybe you'll like that better. Who knows?
Oh, well, okay. Well, happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah.
All right, have fun with your cat.
I will.
Oh, so
I'll
many
post
euphemisms.
pictures. Bye, everybody.